Scoutify, a mobile sourcing app available for download in the Google Play Store and iTunes, comes included with your InventoryLab's subscription. Log into Scoutify using your Scoutify login credentials. Scoutify is the InventoryLab desktop application where you list, print labels, create shipments, and monitor the financial status of your business. Scoutify is ready to begin searching for profitable items as soon as the app opens, and starts by either scanning barcodes by tapping the icon at the bottom center, or manually entering the title keywords into the search field at the top. When you scan the barcode, the product details are displayed. If the item you're researching appears in multiple listings on Amazon.com, select the one you like to research further from the list of items that appear. After scanning or selecting a specific item, at the top of the screen are the item's image and the title of the listing. Tapping the item's image, or on the async below it, will open the product detail page on Amazon.com. In the section below the image are the details on the item, including the async, target by cost, ranking, category, size tier, weight and dimensions, prep type, on-hand quantity you currently have in your inventory, and trade-in value if applicable. Target buy cost is determined automatically to show you the buy cost to achieve your desired ROI. Don't worry, we'll talk more about this when we get to the settings page. Below that, we show your ideal buy indicator and any restrictions that you may have from Seller Central. We also show the current listing channel, cost per unit, listed price, net profit for the channel selected as well as the profit if you were to switch to the other channel. Lastly, we show the ROI. Tapping anywhere in this section opens the update screen where you can set your channel as either FBA or merchant fulfilled, cost per unit, and list price. Note that changing to MFN, or merchant fulfilled, also gives you the option to enter your estimated MFN shipping to your customer, to give you a more accurate representation of your profit for this item. Underneath this section, are 4 tabs with more information about the product. The first tab shows the number of offers on Amazon as well as the list prices and conditions. The second tab shows the profitability for the item, and displays all relevant fees, as well as a graph for a visual representation of the profit, or loss, on that particular item. Adding the buy cost updates the information so you can make an informed purchasing decision. Tapping on the sales tax, or the discount, opens a modal to update those data points. Tapping on history gives you purchase and sales history for this item, if any, and the Storage tab provides a breakdown of potential storage fees. If this looks like a good purchase, I can add it to the buy list by tapping the add icon at the bottom of the screen. But if I need to do a bit more research, I can also tap on the research button to look up details from Amazon, see how many Prime sellers there are, check Camel, BookScouter, eBay, Google, and the Amazon restrictions page in Seller Central. I can also use my 2 custom async research links, if I have those set up. Product Alerts brings up the ideal buy requirements you have set, if it matches them, as well as the restrictions information. And now on to the settings page. To access the settings page, tap on the settings icon in the lower right corner of the screen. Once the settings page opens, you will see your name and the logout option at the top. The first section is the system settings. Tap on the suppliers line and a list of your suppliers opens. You can also add a new supplier by tapping on the plus sign, in the upper right corner of the page. Just enter the supplier name and tap, Add. The increased font size option allows you to increase the font size of your display. The Match Buy Box option does just that. It matches the buy box list price, when you display an item on the details page and fills that list price in automatically for you. If there is no buy box price, the field is set to 0 for you to add in your own list price. Keep History allows you to keep history for the last 30 or 90 days. Just tap the line and you can switch between them. You can also clear your history by tapping on the red trash can icon on the Clear History line. Product Alerts is used to set your Amazon restrictions. Once tapped, it opens up the restrictions page where you can toggle this on or off at the top of the page. If toggled on, we will display the restrictions icon on any item Amazon shows as restricted, for any of the conditions that you select. You can narrow down this restrictions check by unselecting any condition that isn't applicable. For example, if you only sell new items, you would only have the new condition selected. If you sell books though, you might want to have all of the used conditions selected as well. Either way, you can tailor this to your specific sourcing needs. The Enhancement section is where the target buy cost on the product details page comes from. Just tap in the percentage field for desired ROI, or return on investment, and we will show you the target buy cost needed to achieve that ROI while sourcing. The rank threshold displays the total number of items in each of Amazon's categories and the grade rank associated with each category. The grade rank can be used when you set your ideal buy to notify you when an item meets those qualifications. To change the total number of items or the grade rank, tap on the number in each category, and enter a new one. We have more information on the rank thresholds and grade ranks in our user guide. Ideal buy is where you set the criteria for your ideal buy. As you scan, when an item meets your criteria, we add a green thumbs up icon to the item, indicating it matches your ideal buy requirements. You can set the maximum number of offers, whether or not Amazon is a merchant on the listing, and if you want to use the grade rank for the category. Lastly, the custom async shortcuts are where you can designate up to 2 new websites to give you information on the async you are researching, when using the research option on the product details page. These are easier to set up within Scoutify, but you can add or edit via Scoutify as well. We have more information on setting these up in the user guide. Just search for custom async shortcuts to learn more. Shipping, taxes, and discounts are where you set the shipping rate, the sales tax rate, and any discounts you want used when we calculate the net profit. Just tap on the number to change it. The Amazon Fees section allows you to set a storage time, so that the estimated storage fees will also be used when we calculate the net profit. And lastly, we have the Help section. Here you can access the support portal to create a support ticket, or visit our online user guide. We have shown you the basic functionality of Scoutify, as well as how to use the settings page. What happens when you find a profitable product you want to sell? You can easily add this to a buy list by tapping on the green Add button in the bottom left of the product details screen. Once you do, the Add to Buy List modal appears, so you can fill out the relevant information for the product. Cost, tax code, quantity, list price, purchase date, expiration date, supplier, condition, tax rate and discount. You then pick the buy list to add it to, and click on the green Add to Buy List button. Clicking on the shopping cart icon at the bottom of the screen takes you to the buy lists. You can view active and archived lists from here. The default tab that opens displays the active buy lists. Tapping on a buy list opens it to display the contents. Tapping any item on the list opens the product details, where you can also edit the various details such as cost, tax code, etc. Swiping left allows you to delete items from the list. Tap the paper airplane icon and you can email the buy list. If you want to add multiple destinations, just make sure to separate them with commas. Tap the file folder icon to archive the open buy list. And tapping the trash can icon will delete the buy list. Tap the Archived Buy List tab to display any buy list that you have archived. You will note most of the same icons as the active buy list page, except that the file folder icon is now a paper and arrow icon. Tapping this will make the current open archived buy list active again. For more information on Scoutify, as well as Scout and Stratify, our desktop applications, make sure you check out our online user guide. You can access this on the settings page of Scoutify, or from within Stratify on the resources tab. You can also see it by navigating to support.inventorylab.com from any web browser.